Bill!
What are you doing?
What did you scream for?
I thought you were a ghost.
Any more shocks like that and a flaming whoopee? Bloody hell.
You shouldn't swear in front of me.
You swear in front of me.
Hey, what's going on?
I had a nightmare. Came downstairs for a drink and I saw someone moving.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, enough to scare the life out of anyone. What are you doing up at this hour?
Oh, things on my mind.
Belle, go and get a drink and then go back to bed. And you, love?
Oh, I can't sleep now. I'll just stay down here.
Well, you do what you like, but just don't wake Zach.
Yeah.
Ah!
Sorry, I was trying to be quiet.
Where's the aspirin?
Cupboard.
Have you said everything to Marlon yet?
He's still asleep. You saw what happened last night, didn't you?
Yeah. I think you should tell him.
What do you think I should say?
What have you done to me car, you? Don't poke and shout.
Just missed my first appointment. What did you do to it?
I don't remember. Morning all.
Kettle's on.
Have you been to bed yet? Has it been to... This is my job we're talking about.
Oh, why? Come on, I'll buy you a coffee.
I don't want a coffee. I want to go to work.
Let's go.
Ross!
Oh, why is it when you've been drinking that a nightcap of 3-year-old ouzo suddenly seems like a really good idea? You right?
Something happened last night, Marlon.
What?
Douglas, you haven't even unpacked yet. And this washing up isn't going to do itself, you know.
Yeah, well, I have a theory about that. There is a possibility that if you leave it long enough, it will eventually do just that.
Yeah, well, let's not put it to the test, shall we? Have you finished?
Yeah, I'm having a shower. Have a good day.
You sure you're ready for this?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, we came back last night, and we're sticking around this time.
It's good to have the family back together again. Right then, missus. Come on. Don't want to be late first day back.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, and don't overdo it. No one would blame you for coming home early.
I'll be fine.
Ready?
You're just making sure I don't bunk off, aren't you?
Always could see right through me.
You're keen.
It's an emergency. 2 strong black coffees, please.
I don't like black coffee.
They're both for me.
I haven't got time for this.
Look, I will sort it. I just need to get my head together.
I know, and I understand that it was supposed to be an amusing prank, but making me late for my appointments is nowhere near funny.
I'm sorry.
And I haven't got time to sit here and wait for Debbie to open up a garage either.
Well, what do you want me to do
I
about
want
it?
you to I want you to drive me to my appointments.
Forget it.
Ross!
All right, I'm not working today. You take my car, but just be careful with it.
No! You don't get away with it that easily. I want you to neck your coffee, and then for the rest of the day, I want you to drive me around wherever I say. All right?
Why didn't you tell me this last night?
Well, I tried. You were hardly in a fit state.
You should have woken me up.
You were drunk.
Yeah, and that would have sobbed me up pretty quick. Did he hurt you?
No.
When I left, you were fine. What happened?
Well, we just had another drink and then left to go to Paddy's. He was being really nice about everything. I thought he meant it.
Then what?
Then he tried to kiss me. He wouldn't take no for an answer. I pushed him off and I went to find you.
I couldn't help you. Donna, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Nicola.
Aren't you going to ask me in?
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to see you. You looking well?
That's why you came, is it? To exchange pleasantries about my health?
I just thought we should talk about where we go from here.
You go back to wherever you crawled out from, and I go back to my breakfast. Was there anything else?
You can't pretend I don't exist anymore.
You'd be surprised.
There are things we need to discuss. However much you might not want to. It won't take long.
Anyone there?
Blimey.
Oh, coming out won't take much more of this.
You look really nice.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's not too much, is it? I could change it to something more casual.
This isn't a date, Dan.
I just want to look me best.
Well, you do.
How's me hair?
Relatively clean.
Do you think she'll like me?
Oh, Dad. What's not to like, eh? Just gonna have to be yourself. She's probably more nervous than you are. Be fine.
I could murder a pint.
I've really missed you, Donald. I've had time to think about where we went wrong, and I was just wondering if there's any chance you can find it in your heart.
No, there isn't. Now, what was it in particular you were hoping to discuss?
This.
This being?
Papers from my lawyers. Callaghan's of London.
Should I be impressed?
You should be worried. They're the best in the business.
Must have cost you a packet.
I'll pay them out of the settlement.
Half the house, half the business, half my equity. Not exactly imaginative, is it?
Are you going to fight it?
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to ignore it.
You can't do that.
Why not ask your £500 an hour lawyer what he suggests you do next? You have 10 minutes to collect the rest of your things and get out of my house.
Where you going?
Oh,
It's not time for work yet. Marlon, don't be so
I just
stupid.
want to see him.
And do what exactly?
Beat him to a pulp!
Aside from him being a policeman trained in self-defence, and you being a chef, what on earth do you hope to gain from that?
I can't do nothing, Donna!
This isn't down to you, Marlon. It's my problem.
Last night, have you any idea how that makes me feel? I'm your husband. It's my job to protect you.
And I should be able to stand up for myself. Make sure sleazy little chances like Shane get what they deserve.
How?
I'm going to put in an official complaint.
Good. Good. I absolutely think you're doing the right thing.
I know I am.
Are you ready?
Now?
There's no point putting it off. You go and tell them what he did.
What I don't get is you complain about being lonely, but last night I didn't see you trying to chat up one single bird.
I didn't see you having much success either.
Yeah, it's not all about pulling, Paddy. It's about having a rapport. How are you going to get that if you don't speak to women? Yeah, all right, and if you do hit it off, fair enough.
You just didn't fancy anyone.
No, that's right, I didn't.
Right, then well, I'm the same as you, aren't I?
Yeah, but you need the practice, though.
You talk about women like there's some sort of sport.
Yeah, you need to brush up on your technique.
I haven't got a technique. I talk to them and then I listen to what they've got to say, and actually, I think they might find that quite refreshing.
What, so you just bore them into submission, do you? You just talk at them until they agree to absolutely anything? Russ!
Oh, God!
Right, try not to move!
Are you in any pain?
Do you know what? I feel absolutely fine.
Can you move your legs?
Yeah?
My name's Paddy, and this is Ross, and everything's going to be all right.
Give us a hand, would you?
No, I think you should stay still. You might be hurt.
Could you check my hairdryer?
I'm sorry?
In the box. Brand new. Cost me a week's wages.
Ross? Is there anybody you'd like me to ring?
No. Thanks. But only worry.
Yeah, seems okay.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You know, don't do that. We need to make sure you haven't got a head injury. I'm a doctor.
Oh, well, I'm a vet, and he's a policeman, so we've got all the bases covered anyway.
Could you give me some room, please?
Sorry.
Paddy, there's a good chance I'm still over the limit.
What?
If I get breathalyzed, I don't think I'm going to pass.
Have you called an ambulance?
No.
Could you do so, please? Now.
With a minute to spare.
Donald.
I was wondering when this would come.
What?
The begging, the tears, the fond memories. Don't insult me.
What am I supposed to do? I need the money. You've cut me off without a penny.
Go and find Loverboy. He's self-employed again and might be more forgiving.
Please.
If you're still here in 10 seconds, I'll call the police and press charges for attempted murder.
You wouldn't.
That everything? Good. Now don't ever trespass on my property again.
David? David!
All right, sir.
Shane?
Got a minute?
Yeah, come and see me in my office.
I was just after some advice. Off the record.
Oh, what is it?
It's a bit delicate. I don't really know how to put it.
Well, come and find me when you do.
It's done at Windsor, sir.
Oh. Go on.
Well, I'm not sure if it's the stress of the job or the investigation into a mother's fraud that's getting to her, but,
What?
I'm not sure I should be going behind her back like this. But, last night we ended up at the same party together. She was letting her hair down a bit, what with one thing and another, and, I went over to have a word. Just tell us to calm things down, and... This is the embarrassing bit. When I was talking to her, she kind of leant in and,
Made a pass of you?
Yeah. What with her being married and everything.
Well, where was the husband?
I'd gone home drunk.
Is that it?
What do you think I should do?
You know the door to my office, Shane. Has it got agony on written on it in big gold letters?
The first thing they're going to do is breathalyze me, and I won't just lose my license, I'll lose my job.
Yeah, mate, fob him off with some story. It's not like she's badly hurt, is it?
You don't understand how serious this is.
But what can I do about it?
If I hadn't been giving you a lift, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
If you hadn't rigged me car, I'd have been driving myself, wouldn't I?
Paddy, please.
You could have been killed.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why we need to consider our next move carefully.
What are you talking about?
This could be real bad for me.
I wish this hadn't happened.
Can't you say you were driving?
I'm sorry?
You would never have seen who was behind the wheel, nor would the doctor. You never touched the drop last night, so you'll be in the clear.
Is that not kind of against the law?
Paddy, I'll lose my job.
Forget it. No way. You're probably under the limit now anyway.
So, this is how you spend your days off, is it? How's she doing? Ambulance on the way. Were you behind the wheel?
No, it was me. I was driving.
Marlo?
Oh! Shadrach, what are you playing at?
But I had some time on my hands, so I thought I'd find you for a chat.
Well, what time's your trial?
Oh, I've just seen if it still fits.
Nope.
I need a favour, actually.
Well, blow me down.
I need a pint.
The bar's not open.
Would it be here if it was?
I work in the kitchen, Shadrach. You can have a carrot.
I need a drink. My nerves are playing. I won't be any trouble.
No!
Just hang around here, innit?
Fine.
Getting under your feet.
Right, come on. But listen, just a half. And if Diane comes in, you held me at gunpoint, okay?
Yeah.
And this is to do with some party you were both at last night.
What's he been saying to you?
That you'd had a bit to drink and that something took place between the both of you.
Well, he got that right.
Donna, you're a married woman. Are you sure you want to be going down this road?
What lies has he been telling you?
He told me his version of what happened. Now, why didn't he tell me yours?
This is what we've come to, is it? You see me at rock bottom and just drive off and leave me?
Is now a good time to clean the office?
No.
So, he chucked you out again. You can't claim you don't deserve it.
We meant something to each other once.
You and me, or you and your husband?
After all I did for you and your precious career.
Look, I have got my own problems to be worrying about.
The very least you owe me is somewhere to stay.
You would have had me spend the rest of my days in Hot and Nick. So I hardly think I owe you anything.
I thought you loved me.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. No, I have got things to be getting on with. So off you go. Before I call Betty back in and really give her something to gossip about.
Wants to have a cake and eat it, that one.
Oh, don't we all? You all right, love?
Yeah, I should have come back sooner. I'm fine.
It's lovely to have you back here.
Well, we've got rather a lot of work on at the moment, so I'm afraid it won't be time for a chat.
Yeah, I haven't come for a chat.
Well, if you come to visit your daughter, can you do it on somebody else's premises?
I come to see you.
Why?
Well, you need staff and I need a job.
You want to come back?
Yes, I know. I must be mad.
Yeah, well, I dare say we can accommodate you. The market has changed. We wouldn't be able to pay you your old wage.
Ah, well, good luck meeting your order.
All right, at the same rate. As long as you can start today.
I could start right now.
Good. Well, welcome back. Lisa, bring her up to date, will you?
I hope you're not checking up on me, Mum. Don't be silly.
Once we set this in motion, there's no stopping it. An officer from the Professional Standards Unit will take charge and investigate it thoroughly.
Good.
And have you thought, depending on the outcome, that this could lead to the end of one of your careers? Either him for harassment or you for bringing a false complaint?
Are you suggesting that I'm making this up?
Not all police officers are going to like each other, but for this to end in someone losing their job, you just have to work out if this is exactly what you want.
This isn't the first time he's done something like this, you know. Somebody's got to take a stand.
Well, I could have a word with him, off the record, and then just try and keep the two of you apart as best I can.
I want to make an official complaint.
Donna, I understand you've been under a lot of strain recently with the investigation into your mother.
What? That's got nothing to do with this.
I'm just asking you, as a favour to me, to take your time, all right? To be absolutely sure that this is what you want. And then, if you come back to me in a few days and say, yes, I want to go ahead, then I promise you, that's exactly what we'll do.
I think the light was an amber and I moved out into the middle lane to avoid the roadworks. Then the moped suddenly appeared. I tried to pull out of its way, but there was no room, and the moped veered off the road into the ditch. Is that it?
It's not a scratch on me. Don't know why you're making such a fuss. I'm always falling off.
You'll just get your autograph at the bottom.
Is this likely to be a legally binding document?
No, it's just for the files, Paddy. It's another statistic.
Could have happened to any of us.
Tell me about it.
Is there anything you want to change?
No. Whoa! Hey, what's happening?
Just keep back, please.
Is she okay?
We need to get her to hospital as soon as we can.
Yeah, she's gonna be okay though, no?
Shadrach hasn't met his long-lost daughter yet, but you can meet the newest arrival to the Dingle clan before him. Log on to itv.com/Emmerdale for an exclusive interview. The last time they met, Man U were in 7th heaven. Can they do the same tonight? Manchester United face AS Roma. It's the Champions League next.